What is going on, traders? Let's go. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. That S&P 500 is actually sitting right on key support here, and this support is sitting right around 476.40, 476.50, and we're gonna have to see if we can get a nice bounce here and move back to the upside. Just look at that support coming in. If we start to bounce back up, that could be a good move back up into the range and maybe heading towards that high of yesterday around 477.50. That's only about a $1 range that the SPY was in yesterday. So it's not like there was any crazy like huge chopping range or anything like that. Now it was definitely choppy, but you know, it wasn't like a $3 chop or anything. It was like a $1 chop. So it was a pretty bad move though. Overall yesterday, I did not like that price action. I thought there could have been a lot better opportunities out there if we would have just had a true breakout or something along those lines. Like Meta and a few other stocks started really turning over there end of day, which made it pretty rough out there overall. But look at Nvidia this morning actually breaking out, guys, almost a $500 NVDA, like right at 500. Wow. Make sure you check out Nvidia right now, guys. 500 bucks coming into play. Let's look at it on Bookmap with NVDA. Of course, it's not on here. Let me get Coinbase and Mara off of here. I don't really like their bookmaps anyways. All right, Nvidia, NVDA. Let's see what we got. I know 500 is going to be huge on there. Has to be. Good morning, Ed, Paul, Christian, what's up? Yeah, you're right, guys. Nvidia's up with the new China stock news. Man, Christian, that ended up being one hell of a play here. And it's not China stock news, but they're actually making chips in China, guys. And well, obviously they have a lot of problems with China and the exports right now. It's hard for me to actually say this, because I would feel like that even though like I don't think that their chips are necessarily made here, but either way, China is going to be getting these RTX 4090 graphics cards, or you know, GPUs or chips or whatever you want to call them, right? So they're going to make a 4090D that has 11% fewer processing cores for China, so that, you know, it can pass our export regulations and not be, I guess, too powerful, you know, to give China. So it's kind of a weird situation. Now, one weird thing is I would doubt that these graphics cards were made here. So whenever you think of exports, you would think like made here, shipped to there. But maybe it's just the fact that it's, you know, I guess you could have it made anywhere and then just count it as Nvidia exporting it. But I wonder where they're really made. Let's see. Nvidia 4090 factory. Let's see. I'm curious. Of course they're not showing it. Factory E has stockpiled 4090 graphics cards. Wow. People are like stacking up on them in China because they're worried about it. Yeah, Nvidia factory locations. Let's see. No way, they got one in St. Louis, Missouri. I'll take that. Hey, that's cool. Wow. I didn't know that. I still don't know where exactly they manufacture them, though. It looks like Taiwan. Uh-oh. If China takes Taiwan, gonna have some problems. South Korea, US. Yeah, it's like, it's hard for me to say how that works exactly, but definitely keep $500 on watch, though, today on Nvidia, though. And hey, if you guys are here this morning, smash that like button. I appreciate everyone who has so far. We're already at 8 likes. Evernight, Mike C, Jane, and Rick. What's up, guys? Jane says, what's up, friends? Oh, it's always something with the cats. Nvidia's starting to pull back ever so slightly here. Let's go over to the 1-minute chart. AMD's coming back. Let's see SPY, which is actually still up slightly. QQQ doing nothing. Let's see the watch list. What do we have at the top? ASTR plus 13%. XPEV plus 3.6%. Futu, Moderna leading the way, but honestly, not the best movement overall. What about the oil stocks? Looking a little bit rough this morning. ZOM got really close to $100. I'm eyeing that level up very closely on them. Oxy ran down to around $60, so Jane says, let's go, Neo, or come on, Neo. Oh, no, Neo, no. Yeah, it's falling off a little bit. It was doing pretty good at open. Damn. Little pullback here. Hopefully you can get up to around $10 sometime soon. That's really what I'm looking for. Can you look at Amazon 100%, Justin? I'll check that out for you. Down to like 152.70. Not bad down here. Look at the daily. Yeah, starting to trend a little bit lower. Got some red candles here. Man, Nvidia. Yeah, that's rough though. Right around $500. What was the high on this candle? Let's see. $499.98. I mean, that is extremely close. It sounds like one of those old commercials. It can be yours for $19.98 plus shipping and handling. What was that guy's name on those? That guy was pretty historic, I remember. Let me refresh this really fast just so that it doesn't lag as much. What's up, Licks? Veery said, really thought Apple was going to test highs. You know, I was looking at Apple a lot in pre-market today, and I thought it was actually setting up pretty well for a nice move. It did run up to close to recent highs, like the high of yesterday, but yeah, I wish it would be running up to around 200, but probably going to see some chop come in. That SPY's holding higher, but I don't know. It seems like the market's been extremely choppy the past few days, and while we are in the Santa rally, it's still important to just know that, you know, every year's different, right? Like you're not always gonna get the same type of movement from each Santa rally, but on this year we're still actually pretty close to the move so far. I think it was like 1.3%, 1.32% was like the average move. If we go from Friday, like the start of pre-market Friday to now, it's up like 0.95. So to be at that 1.3 area, we'd have to be getting up to like 478.50 to be like 1.30, which I think would put us very, very close to that average. So I think we're actually still right on, you know. One little pop-up will have us right up to that average move. So looking good so far, SPY. Looking good, holding with history, but we'll have to see. You know, that's the big thing. This support is very important, but it did not give out yesterday. I was surprised. I thought maybe it would give out end of day. No, it ended up coming right back up as the market closed. I was like, damn it, come on. Let's get a nice move one way or the other at least. I'm tired of the chop, but my poor Apple. Jane said they need 200. Oh, no. Yeah, 200 is going to be tough here on Apple. I don't know that we're going to be able to get there today or not, but hopefully we can next week then. At least Zom's coming back a little bit today. Thank God. Thing was looking terrible. It still looks terrible, but at least it's not as bad. Neo's been great though for us. That one's been pretty fire. You know, for anyone who doesn't know, we've been holding Neo ever since the big money play pretty much called it out on November 2nd. So yeah, we've been in this one for a while, guys. and it's popping off pretty well, getting some good movement. You know, we're well into the money, I believe, and yeah, we're looking good. I need 990 on Neo. Whoa, Jane, you need 990? Oh, wow. Well, let's see it. Hopefully we can get up there. That would be a big move up to 990. I mean, not too crazy, but it would just be big on the chart because, you know, that would be putting us right into that resistance and filling the gap. So I could see us getting there. I just, you know, the question's when. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later so that we don't have to deal with any theta decay or any bullshit like that, right? Give a big thumbs down to the theta decay. Unless you're shorting puts, then it's okay. Or doing cover calls or something. A Condor. Oh, you have shares. Nice, Jane. That's cool. I thought you meant like your break even was 990. I got you. Viva says, let's go XPEV and Queb. Ah, you know, I haven't checked on them yet today. Wow, they have done pretty well. XPEV, Queb, how about Baba? Doing okay. Honestly, holding the lower level of their range well at 77. Pretty decent support. Not bad. Not bad. I like this. XPEV is cool. A nice pop. I wish Neo was popping like that. Damn it. Now you actually got me sad, Fiva, because you're making me think of what could be. No, I'm just kidding, but all good. Ooh, X or US Steel's not bad. I was hoping LI would be better, being a China stock too, but nothing too big right there at the moment. Yeah, XPEV is second on my watch list, so it's looking good. Beyond Meat is also up quite a bit. Have you guys ever eaten this stuff? The Beyond Meat and the Beyond Burgers and stuff? I haven't tried it yet, but my dad eats it and stuff, and sometimes the Beyond Burgers seem pretty good, but I don't think I could do a Beyond Steak, though. That one might mess me up if I had to have it. Looks like decent bounce, though, off this 850 support. Starting to come up in a pretty good way off this dip, like on the daily. Beyond looks like it has quite a bit of room back up here. At least even for a scalp, maybe to like 940. You know, at least you don't got to go too crazy, but Amber said they're really, really good. Nice. Yeah, I've never had one, but I don't know. It's kind of gross to me, but I feel like down the line I'll probably have some eventually, but we'll see. I could probably do something like at McDonald's, like if they had like an Impossible Big Mac or something. I could see that. I could see something like that being really good. It is alright. The texture feels very weird. I have 400 shares on Webull on a stock, and it will not allow me to sell calls on the shares. You might need to get level 2 options on that, Jane, or level 3. I'm not 100% certain on which one you need on that, but if I looked at like the parameters on your broker for it, I could, but Like, you have to make the decision before buying the shares. Yeah, it should let you sell calls to open since you already have the shares, Jane. It should. It should. I do it all the time, but I just don't know if maybe it's because I'm using, like, margin. Maybe, are you using a cash account, Jane? Jane, if you're using a cash account, that might be what the issue is, now that I'm thinking about it. But I would think it would still let you, but... because it's covered with the shares, so I would think it would let you. Yeah, I'm confused now. Maybe it's you need level 3 or level 2 options. That's what I would guess. I would try to get Weeble support and ask them why you can't. They'll have a direct answer if they have good support. Like with TD Ameritrade, I would just message them and just, like, there's a little button to message them on Thinkorswim, and I would just message them right now. Like, there's a support chat room. I would just bring it up, click create request right here, and then just say, why can't I short this option? And then they would answer real quick and say, your account isn't level 2 or something. It's pretty sick. I love that on on Thinkorswim. Anytime I have a problem, I just message them, and they come back within like 20 seconds with like a reply, and I instantly know what's going on. Oh, nice. You're asking them right now. Cool. Let me know what it is. I would guess the level, if not cash. XPEV blasting again. Yeah, it's been awesome, Sean. XPEV's been really fun. Hope everyone's having a good end of the week. Today is a little bit slow. You know, that SPY is just really not doing anything today. QQQ also just doing nothing. Let me go on a 4-hour chart here real quick. I want to see what the all-time high is. Oh, I'm on the QQQ. I was like, this is like not 480. What the fuck? I was like, what am I looking at? All right, let's see. Ah, SPY. Go. Yeah, so 479.96 is what I'm getting on SPY as the all-time high on TradingView. I know that sometimes brokers might have a little bit different pricing depending on, you know, how their data, what their data saw coming in, but let's see. Someone in Discord said Peloton's having a good move. Might as well check them out. I know Peloton's been a pretty wild stock lately, and it's cool to see him kind of breaking above 630, getting back up into this 650-ish area. That is actually a really good move today by Peloton here. That's pretty fun to see. Good move, Peloton. That's fun. That's fun right there. Wow. Yeah, I like seeing some of these growth stocks. And on these individual days, they can have amazing intraday moves, and that's really where the opportunities are with these stocks, is I think on a lot of these scalps on these. But let's hope Zom's continuing. Yes, yep, starting to reject back down. Gonna have to eye up $100 really closely here over the next few days on that one. I haven't taken too hard of an L on swings in a while, but Zom is definitely one that would be nice to see bounce up here. At least Neo makes up for it, as long as they stay higher. But Neo's also actually pretty extended. You know, I'm surprised that they haven't been seeing more chop or more downwards movement at all lately. I would assume that we see some more come in soon on them, and also on DraftKings. I think that we're going to start to see a bit more downwards volatility, and that'll, you know, kind of cause some weird moves to happen. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. Their CS has really improved. Gold looks really good. Let's see, GLD. GLD does not look bad. I mean, it did dip down a little bit, but... Hey, Jason, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. Tyler said they are decent when made right in a simple burger like McD style, but in comparison to a well-made hefty burger, real beef still wins. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat the real thing, right? It's going to be real hard. Really hard. Like, I'll be real with you, unless I'm having a problem, I'll probably just continue to eat meat. But if I have, like, a problem with something, and they say, like, I shouldn't, then I might be a little worried. Wow, let's go. Give me 1 second, guys. Got to get a link for somebody. The other issue is they cost more than real beef. Does it really? I guess that makes sense because all like the research and crap that goes into it, but... You know how people always say though, like, people are always like, well, yeah, like, I don't want to eat processed food. Like, if we start making like, fake beef and stuff a normality, everything's gonna be processed food, because like, you know, that stuff is all processed, right? Yo, you're just eating a whole bunch of chemicals and stuff, or plants, or plants with chemicals injected or weird crap, you know? It's like, I'm gonna stick with my free-range chickens and my cow. You know? That's more of how I am about it, but I do respect it though. It's kind of nice to have it in case, you know, people can't eat it or something, you know? Could be a pretty big deal for a lot of people. Jack Fisker, FSK, what's up, Soul? Hope everybody out there is having a good day so far. Even the lurkers out there just hiding around. Appreciate you guys today. I know it's a bit of a slower Friday here, but not too bad. Spy's trying to move around here. Yeah, the thing with costing more than real beef kind of sucks. That does suck today. All right, got to get back on Peloton on the wagon. It's like the only stock moving today with some good momentum. We got to go check out SM Bot here. What do we got? Yeah, Microsoft calls, not calling out too much right now. Not calling out too much, but Microsoft does look pretty decent. I can't lie there. Not bad. Let's see the daily on them. Oh, trying to get back to all-time highs. I'll take that. Good job, Microsoft. That's really good. Good to see. How's Tesla? So, guys, whenever Tesla pulled back yesterday, I never got to really address this yet with anybody, but we keep talking about the good trend line on the daily chart. Whenever it started pulling back, it literally pulled back right to the trend line, guys. So I'm gonna really watch like 250 as support on Tesla here. If we see 250 break back to the downside, I think that's gonna be a bad sign for Tesla back to the downside. So keep your eyes on 250 because we're pulling back right back down to that key trend that we broke out of. So now, a lot of times this happens and then the stock will confirm, I call it, off the trend and then start to go right back up. So if we see that good confirmation and the stock starts moving back up, that's great. That'll be good confirmation there for us. But I'm going to be very wary, though, because Tesla has actually broken this trend a couple of other times very slightly and then came right back down. So I'm going to be a little bit mindful here just in case it does still turn over. Because we broke 260, but we never got that true break of like 265, which sucked. I was really hoping for that to break, but just got to keep this on watch because it's a huge, huge level here. And then, of course, it's 250, so it's like a big psychological level. Jason said, watch list, please. Yes, for sure. Amber said it doesn't cost more than beef, maybe when it first came out. Yeah, let's check. Let's check. I'll just check a random one, like Impossible Burger. Let's see. We'll just do like at Target or Walmart or something, right? All right, so 6 count of patties is $13.48 at Walmart for a 6 count of the patties. Let's do Walmart. What are those ones that people buy? I forget what they call them, damn it. There's like a certain name. Oh, Bubba Burgers. Okay, it's literally like the same price. So look at that, $13.97. I think the other ones were actually cheaper. So yeah, I guess it being more expensive went out the window real quick. These are the ones my dad gets. I don't know if they're, although he gets the Impossible ones. Sorry, not the beef ones. Whatever these are that are impossible, but Mark said, you move around TradingView quickly. Can you give me some of your tips and tricks with hotkeys and such for changing chart zoom so fast? So yeah, so Mark, I'll show you the real trick is here, Logitech G900. I have a Logitech G900 mouse. Now, you can get any type of, like, really Logitech G mouse. You can get just about, like, any of these. Well, actually, you can't. It has to be, like, a G903 or something like that. And what this does, well, if the damn thing would load, what it does here is, if you look right here on the mouse where I'm circling, you can click this button out, and what this lets you do is it lets this mouse wheel flow freely. So, like, you know how normally, like, when you scroll your mouse wheel like this, like nice and slow, there's like the little clicks that go on, and like, look, this is the quickest I can do it. But now watch what happens. Look how quick I can scroll up and down when I click that button out and let it go freely. Like, look at how quick that is. So essentially, on a chart, what I do is just simply, to zoom in and out, you use that mouse wheel and you let it free flow. So I'm free flowing this mouse wheel, and you just get good at like stopping it and starting it and stopping it and starting it and just getting it going like that. And then you just drag on the right side of your screen, like right over here on this, I guess you'd say the Y axis or whatever. You click and you drag it. And that's how you kind of scrunch it in or out. But I mainly just do the thing where I just hold the mouse wheel down and do that. Yeah, but the mouse is really the key that lets me do this. The mouse is really the key, because you need to have the wheel that's free flowing to get the speed that I'm getting out of it. And you just click this button right here, and like I'm clicking it in and out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it just clicks in and out real easy, and then you free flow it. I've had this mouse for like 2 or 3, 4, I think 4 years or something, honestly. Now it's been so long. It's pretty sick. It's wireless, you know, you can charge it as well and use it. But you can also, what's cool is that you can also buy this pad. I wish it would. You can buy this mouse pad that charges it while you play too. It's pretty cool. Here it is. So like you buy this mouse pad and you can use the mouse while it's charging wirelessly on the pad. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. I don't have the pad though. I just plug it in when I need to charge it, but that is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. The pad is tempting me now. I forgot about it. But as far as other hotkeys go, I don't really use any. I set up this favorites tab here where I can get to the brush really quick and a couple other things. But a lot of these hotkeys, they don't really like let you edit them, at least from what I've seen. At least I haven't really tried. I don't really find a use for it. I just go up here and I click this little favorites tab for stuff, like if I want like an arrow. But normally I can just click over here and just click what I want on this side, like for quickness with that. But this favorites tab is kind of neat. To do that, you would just right click. So right here, you would just find this little favorites icon, and if whatever you like, you'll click add to favorites, and then it goes up there, and then you can take it off. It goes away. But I do like the favorites thing here. You can put this like wherever you want, and then, you know, have your arrows ready real quick and stuff. But I wish there was more functionality on the hotkeys. I wish they would let you customize more. Maybe they do. I've never really found it. I haven't really tried. I haven't found a big use for it. I'm a pretty slow trader for the most part, but I enjoy like nice, like longer term type of setups, trying to play moves up on those. Even a lot of my shorter term moves are generally based off like the longer term setup. Have you covered SPY? Yeah, Luke. I have earlier, but yeah, it's just kind of sitting here back into the chop zone, holding support from yesterday very, very well right now. It's just chopping around though, not really like a ton of great movement. It's just holding steady here, which is good. You know, we're seeing it hold flat. Microsoft is kind of up a little bit. Apple is down, so we have like a bit of a mix going on. Tesla is down slightly, so, well, I guess, yeah, they are down slightly, but very close. RSB said, I can't access Discord for some reason. Who can I talk to about that? Yeah, so what do you mean by access Discord, RSB? Are you looking for like an invite to the server? Did you buy premium and you're looking on how to get premium set up? Or did you like get banned? Give me a little bit more info and I can help you out. You can also private message me on Discord as well, and we'll look into that. Should be pretty good though. If you PM me, we get a lot of stuff done. Bookmap AMD, sure, let's see. Ooh, getting close to 150. That was a big area this morning, but it got wiped out. So now it's just a smaller area of support. Only 8,000 shares, or 3,000 it might be, instead of, 30,000. Decent move though, AMD. Not a bad one. Good move back up. Good recovery. Nice. Starting to come up off those lows today. I like that 150 bounce. It's not looking bad. Look at Tesla bouncing back. Sheesh. It's kind of hitting right on that trend line, guys. Don't forget. It's like right on it. So, a little bit weird. NIO, what are we looking like? Coming back down now. A little bit of a downtrend might be starting here, so just be aware on that one. Zom still chopping all over the place. SPY holding steady. How's crude today? Moving higher a little bit. Actually, no. Well, today it's moved higher a little bit, but yesterday it fell off. Look at that daily. Gonna have to do a longer term play on crude, I got a feeling. Too short term here on the options, probably. Because I really need this in the first quarter as an overall move in the first quarter, not just like a few days here. Let's see, let's see. Logitech G502 is the best. I have the same mouse, Mark said. Nice, nice. Fat matters. That's funny. But yeah, hey, RSB about the Discord. Just make sure you let me know. Just let me know. I'm Tom Moore on Discord. If you're looking for me, I'm the admin on the top right. You can message me or just hit me up in the discussion chat. What's the next level of resistance for Tesla? Yeah, let's check it. TSLA, looking for some big resistance coming up. There's a few areas, like 255 is pretty huge on Tesla, above where we are now. I would say that's the main area of resistance. Like 254.50 to 255. Everywhere, like right around there is gonna be what I'm looking at on Tesla. Come on, Tesla, get some better moves. Wow, it's snowing by me again, guys. It's pretty crazy. More snow. I don't want snow. My body's not made for the cold, guys. I always feel like crap during this time of the year. Check Fisker. Yeah, FSK. You're right. Oh, you know what? Earlier when I did Fisker, I think it messed up on here. Is it not FSK? I could have sworn it was. Is it FSR? Ah, that's what it is. It's FSR. Damn it. I was off by one letter. But yeah, looking up the 188 on FSR. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good. I must have looked at the wrong one earlier. Sorry about that. I must have done FSK. I could have sworn it was that. But yeah, it's up 19.8% here today. Moderate correlation to the SPY. It honestly looks like it has pretty bad correlation overall. So not bad. Yeah, it's a good move here. It's dipping a little bit at the moment, so that's a slight negative, but overall, a great day. Ham said, any suggestions on PAAS? 17 calls for 216.24. Pan American Silver, let's see. 216 calls, or 17 calls for 216.24. Let's see if it's been following SLV. I want to check its correlation to that one real quick. What's cool about our custom stock algo is that you can actually come on here and change the exact correlation ticker you want. So if you don't want SPY, you can come in and change it out to, like I'm going to do right now, SLV. And we're going to see how correlated it is to that. So it only has moderate correlation even to SLV. And now I can go actually do it. Let's change it out to SI, or Silver Futures, right? Let's do SI. Yeah. Yep, moderate correlation there too, so. Which makes sense, because, you know, I figured, considering SLV, but. Pan American Silver Corp. Wow. I really like this one. Yeah, so PAS basically ran up slightly in the short term, and it's hitting pretty major resistance around 17. That is a slight worry short term. I don't know how long it'll be stuck here, but I'm definitely looking at this stock carefully here because of the resistance. Just going to answer them real quick on Discord. Yeah, Pan American Silver, nice. Pretty interesting company, though. Bookmap on Mara. For sure, I'll pull it up. Why not? Check Mara. I know a lot of people like this stock lately, so while that loads up, we'll go back to the 1 minute on the SPY real quick just to check in. Go check in on Nvidia. I know a few people have been watching AMD all day, and it's been doing pretty good as well. But yeah, Mara is getting hit hard, guys. Holy shit. That is one hell of a drop right now. Coinbase too. Woo! All these stocks are starting to get hit really, really hard. And Neo is crazy wide range. Let's see. NIO. Yeah, it's all over the place right now. Yeah, this is a pretty big range, like between 9 and 950. I'd say 940. Definitely pretty big here. Hopefully you can stay here though. I would love to see that. You got stopped out, stupid risk management. Oh man, Jane. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. Yeah, Neo had a pretty rough one there. Yeah, I've been swinging Neo on that big money play for a little while. Those big money plays are still up actually quite a bit, which is good. Even with the move down today, so. That is 1+ on those big monies at least, but. SoFi is dumping, Oscar said. SOFI. Seems like a lot of these stocks are starting to dump off, aren't they? That kind of sucks. How's Penn? Ooh, even they're dumping a little. What about Disney? Hey, Disney's coming up a little at least. Thank God. That's not too bad. Good job, Disney. Palantir. Okay. Man, Mara and Riot, though, the way they were falling was rough. Let's go back to Mara on the book map real quick. 2680 actually has a little bit of buyers stacked up here. Same thing at 27, so maybe that'll act as a bit of support here short term. If not, it looks like 25 and 26 are pretty big. 25 is the bigger of the two, but wow, definitely some big areas underneath here on Mara. Look at all the sellers overhead, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, the sellers overhead. That's pretty nuts, guys. That's a lot of sellers overhead. Like, holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot on Mara right there. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty wild trade. All right, QQQ, what do you got? Rejecting off resistance for 1160, which was actually support from yesterday. Now it's rejecting like right there this morning. I know SPY's been holding up a little bit, but it's still right on its level. Maybe we'll start to see it break back down. I mean, it's been looking a little bit rough here. Jane bought Queb today. Nice. I think that could actually be a fun one, Jane. Just really fun given the overall sentiment in the stock market right now, because Queb is like, excuse me. It's a stock that'll do essentially whatever it wants, which is really, really good in these times. We all got to be really careful of the SPY double topping and having a lot of chop up here. Look at the last time SPY was at this level and at the all-time high, guys. SPY like pretty much went flat for like 2 to 3 months straight. and just rejected right off of the all-time high. So, you know, we have to kind of look at that and say, man, this is a major level. Is SPY just gonna run right up through here? Or is there gonna be some type of volatility come in? Right? There could be. There could be. We'll have to see how it goes. I know the Federal Reserve has been talking about rate cuts next year, and, you know, even not the Federal Reserve, even if we just go to the FedWatch tool with CME, we go out to the probabilities and look at what the dot plot looks like and stuff, and they're expecting a ton of rate cuts next year. The overall market is starting in March. Starting in March. A 72% chance actually now. A lot of people did not think that it would get this low this quickly, or that, you know, we'd be expecting them that quick. But even the Feds, I think they upped their outlook from like 1 to 3 or 4 next year, so that's good. So a lot of people are looking at bullishness next year. But I'm wondering if for like another month, like until those cuts start happening in March, you know, we might have a little bit more of volatility going on until they actually start happening, right? Because the market's been pricing in these cuts for a while now, but I don't know. What are they going to be? When are they going to stop pricing them in, right? Or when's it going to be priced in enough, I guess is the question. All right, so SPY's starting to turn back over here a little bit more intraday. Next level's on coin, Mike asked. Yeah, coin's dying right here. It's almost down to major support. I'm glad you asked it right now. It's sitting right around 178. That is going to be a major level on Coinbase. So if it, you know, it might hold 178 momentarily. Could be a good scalping opportunity even, possibly. But look at the, this is just wild to see these falling over in the way that they are. That is a very volatile pullback there. Kind of like in pre-market yesterday, but wow, that is one hell of a pullback coin. Definitely gonna have 178 on the watch. RSB said, what's your Discord username? It's Tom Moore. I'll type it in the chat. TOMMOORE. Just like that. 2 M's. TOMMOORE. Bam. What's a good call number for Mara? M-A-R-A. You know, I'm not sure I'd really go with calls on Mara here. There is decent support, like literally right where the stock got to today, like 26.50, 26.80. If you want to do a quick dip buy on like a scalp with some calls, it might be okay like right now even to try to ride this little momentum back up, but I don't know. It's a pretty wild move down. It's definitely worrying me. Hey, cool. I got your request here. Shoot you a message. Wow, what a drop, though. Another one. Now it just gave out again. See, it's very wild to the downside. I would be careful trying to trade this one back up today. It could catch you pretty rough. Ooh, Zom is sitting right on 100 now. That sucks. Come on, Zom. Get a nice bounce here. Be nice. Yeah, let's say Zom does keep falling and it does end up breaking like 98 bucks here. That's going to be breaking a major support in the short term. Major support breaking. Your stops are a lot wider than mine, Tom. Yeah, Well, especially on Zom, because, you know, like I mentioned, like, I don't over leverage, so it allows me to keep my stops a little bit wider, you know, on certain circumstances. It doesn't mean that every stop loss is going to be 50%, you know, but on some certain circumstances, especially like when you're also looking at supports bouncing, like I'm playing mainly the support on the chart, and then I enter the trade with an amount of money that lets me hold it until like my loss is like to my risk tolerance, if that makes sense. So like if my normal, like let's just say on like a normal day trade, like let's say that my max risk, like let's say is like 1,500 or 2 grand or something. Let's just say hypothetically, if that's my max risk, then on this one, I'm looking to hold it longer and down to support. So I'm going to go ahead and only take a position size that, like, if this goes down like 50 to 70%, that I only lose my max risk. You know, I'm not going to take just like a straight up $5,000 position like normal or something. You know, it might be more of like a smaller position. Like instead of, you know, like 5K on this option, maybe it'll be like, you know, 3K or 2K instead. And then that keeps that risk better. And then I can hold it longer. And what that allows me to do also is maybe hold a little longer. And let's say we do catch support. That's when you'll see a nice move back up and you'll catch the gains a lot better. But we'll have to see on this one. This one's it's not going well so far. So I'm guessing this one's going to probably be a rough one here on the, I guess on the swings. Yeah. Sorry, I missed it. What is your stop on Zom? I'm mainly just watching support, my views, right around 100. I mean, it's sitting there right here today. I'm also keeping an eye on 98, which was like a clear double bottom down here. But in reality, if it starts to break here, I'll probably start to look to sell sometime soon, maybe even later today, just because it's getting to that point of just not holding it all, you know. But I still think that for the first quarter, oil could still pop up a little bit higher. But obviously right now, with the way options work, you know, this is why options kind of suck. We're getting stopped out here a little bit early on this move, so a little bit of a riskier play on oil, but that's, you know, that's how oil works. I guess now that it's down so much, you might even eye up like Oxy shares and a few shares on some of these oil companies that are, what's the word? Like more closer to support, like Zom, like other ones like that. Because the volatility is just killing the options right now. But I think just giving it time to play out is what's most important here. Giving it enough time. Can we talk about X, US Steel, and the gap on the daily? How does it look for the long term? Well, FIVA, X is actually getting bought out. So they, that's why we saw that huge pop like that on the chart. It's because they're actually getting bought out. And I think it's for a certain price, X buyout price. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my God, they're doing X like Twitter X. Let's see. US Steel buyout. Okay, it's $55. Nippon Steel's paying $55 a share for US Steel. So it should just linger around 48 to 55. That's what it'll do. If we go look at like ATVI, like look at this one. You know how Activision got bought out by Microsoft? Look at how it started trading. This is how I expect X to look. And you guys can already tell it kind of looks like that. It's already kind of starting that. It just doesn't have the ATVI had that big run up intraday, so that doesn't have the gap, but it has the slowness that you can tell here is kind of going on. So it's going to do something kind of like ATVI did as Microsoft purchased them. It should just linger right around 55, I'd say. Gotta rewind it. Hell yeah, Jane. It should be like right around the... Where's my mark? Should be like right around like the 1 hour and 5 minute mark or something. Very, very close to that. But man, I really appreciate you guys joining up today. I know it's been a bit of a slower trading day out there. You know, there's been not too much crazy movement out there in the market. I know there's been a couple good moves like with XPEV and a couple other individual stocks today. But for the most part, they've been, pretty flat, I'd say. Wouldn't you guys say as well? Pretty flat day. Like, look at this. There's a couple stocks at like 2 to 5%. The rest are only up like 0.5 and right around break even. And a lot are down in the red, like Neo and Coin and Mara and Affirm, Penn. They're all falling. DraftKings. It's a rough day out there, it looks like. So just be a little careful trading today. You know, today might not be a bad day to just have like a personal day. You know, maybe just go get some nice lunch or something like that. You know, award yourselves for a hard, worked 2023. Get ready for 2024, and we can see some nice movement come in. So, man, really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys learned something good today. Do you think this is a good entry for Neo shares? Amber said. Yeah, I think for shares right now, Neo's still at a great price. So for shares, yeah, I think you could still enter right here. And I would even, like, let's say you wanted to enter $5,000 worth. I would do like 2,500 here and then maybe wait a little bit. And then if they fall down to like 8, then maybe do another 2,500 at like 8. And then that'll bring your average price down a little bit. And then you can like ride it out down here until it pops and then be in for a nice move. But let's go, guys. Yeah, this is going to be our last stream of 2023. So it's been a fun one, guys. It really has. There's been a lot of growth between Stocked Up, and I've seen a lot of growth out there with you guys as well. And just keep learning, keep looking into those long-term accounts. And, whenever these stocks start running up like they did this year, we'll see some really, you would see some really, really, really good growth. So really appreciate everybody, even the lurkers out there. Happy 2024. Hope you guys all have a blessed one. But I'm going to have to leave you guys on that note. So let's go, guys. Cornish is up to 36% in 2023. That is a great percentage, Sean. Great percentage. I actually got to give you some claps there. Nice. Great move. Amazing. And hey, if anybody's looking for another little discount out there, we're running a monthly discount on our trading floor. So if you guys are interested in access to the Stocked Up trading floor, use code PROFIT24 at checkout, and you guys can get access to the floor again. I signed up a link, or I just threw out a link right there. If you guys are interested, it brings the first month down to $90 instead of 99 or 149. So pretty good one. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. See you guys.